This bill will give our people a fighting chance.
A public hearing was held Wednesday night on Bill 146, introduced by Senator Tony Atta. The legislation would allow the use of defensive force when there is reasonable fear or death or great bodily harm upon an occupant of a home or vehicle by an intruder.
Not too long ago, a prominent attorney told this committee that criminals don't commit the crimes because they fear the law. They commit the crimes because they believe that they can get away with it. We can punish the perpetrators of crimes with fines and incarcerations. Nothing, however, can undo the scars of brutal assault, the shame of rape, or the life of a loved one who was murdered.
According to Senator Atta, the bill will put an end to treating those who defend themselves and their homes as criminals.
There's been a rash of home invasions on the island. There's been a rash of people out in public being attacked. For whatever reason, nobody really knows. They are victims. We've had cases recently in our own local history. Victims being marginalized after the fact. I feel that this law is going to help empower our constituency, our citizenry, to the point that they will no longer be in fear of the after effects. This law is going to help protect us from being unduly arrested.
Aside from technical amendments, the legislation received support from the Attorney General's Office, Chief Prosecutor Basil O'Malley.
We don't support vigilantism, but we believe in an individual's right to protect his home and protect his family. And so we support the bill for that reason.
The bill would provide certain protections, freedom from legal responsibility and prosecution for those who use defensive force when someone breaks into their home. During the hearing, local businessman Lee Weber recommended the inclusion of small business owners.
We've had a rash of small businesses in particular who've been robbed, people who've been pistol whipped, people who've had gunshots fired in the roof of their businesses. And I think they have just as much right to defend themselves as homeowners do, because they're on private property.
The Castle Doctrine Bill is a bipartisan effort co-sponsored by Senators Brant McCready, Roy Respicio, and Frank Uggan Jr.